Hi, my name is Julia Fitzgerald, and I'll be talking about my greatest strengths and weaknesses in a job setting for nutrition discussion board number 3. First of all, I think that I have a proven ability to work well with people. Pretty much all the jobs I've ever had have been very heavy customer service jobs, serving, working in cafes, retail, and whatnot. You really have to have good customer service relations, which brings me into my next point. Another one of my strengths is the ability to recognize and meet customer demands. I think that often people have trouble getting into the mind of the consumer and understanding what the customer wants, and I think that I have the ability to go above and beyond and exceed expectations by kind of forecasting what the customer wants before they even know they want it. And then finally, I'm a very quick learner. It doesn't take me long at all to catch on to tasks, to learn new things. Every job I've been in, I've had to quickly learn a menu or quickly learn a software. So those are probably my 3 greatest strengths, and with a quick learning ability really drives my strong work ethic, and then my customer service really kind of binds that together to make me a great hardworking employee. As far as a difficult situation that I've overcome, when I was in my internship last semester, I was working to be able to assume an associate director position of a contract company that partners with school districts to run their national school lunch program. And being a 21-year-old, it's very difficult to go into a lunchroom and tell kitchen managers, kitchen staff who have been working there for a very long time, the things they're doing wrong, the things they need to work on, the things they're doing well. They don't want to listen to someone much younger than them, give them pointers on a job that they've been doing for a really long time. So it took me a little while to figure out the best way to approach these situations, but I think I was really able to overcome the difficulty of being so young and being put in a higher power position by being very charismatic, being very in tune to how they were receiving me, and therefore I was able to communicate things in a way that they would respond well to. So that was definitely a challenge, but I overcame it, I think, really well. Moving on to my current position, I'm working in a cafe. It's a quick service, kind of like healthy eating cafe. I won't name which one because I just want to talk about how I'm kind of overcoming some challenges there, kind of overcoming the things that I don't particularly love about this place. The first one being the lack of variance in activities. Working in a small cafe, you kind of work is repetitive and you do the same thing over and over again day to day. It gets old really fast. I loved working in my internship because it was something new every day. Some days I would be in the office, some days I'd be in a school district, some days I would even be serving kids lunch just to help out. So that was really cool and rewarding. Doing the same thing over and over again every single day in a small cafe is not as rewarding. So that's one of the aspects of the job that I don't love. Furthermore, it's just not a super rewarding job. Bringing people sandwiches can only give you so much pleasure, whereas at least with the National School Lunch Program, it's like you're providing kids with healthy lunches, you're helping them succeed and learn better throughout the day. So not a lot of reward in working in a cafe. And then finally, another thing that really bothers me about this job is that they're not particularly sustainable. Everything is like in to-go containers, even if it is for here or eaten there. And that just really bothers me because I have a certificate in food system sustainability, and there are a lot of practices that we could implement that would make our food a lot more sustainable. We're not really sustainably sourcing our food either, so those are my 3 big issues with what I'm doing right now. But this is just a temporary job until I graduate and find something full-time. And finally, moving on to the question, where do I see myself professionally in 5 years? Ideally, I would be working in a company that I really love and am passionate about, and I would really like to be working my way to promote from within. If I am really passionate about this company, I would love to climb a ladder and really help establish a company that I care a lot about. So I'm not sure exactly what that entails, but I really just want to find something that I enjoy doing and I can go to work and feel proud of what I'm doing, and then hopefully even go on to help build that company even further. And finally, we'll move on to my greatest weakness. We all have weaknesses that kind of just being human. I really find myself most productive when I have a lot going on, so I tend to overload myself. I'm kind of feeling that this semester. A big weakness is that sometimes I overload myself too much to the point where I cross that line of being productive, and it kind of detracts from my productivity because I get stressed out. I start feeling anxious about all the tasks I have, and so really recognizing when to just stop taking on more challenges is a weakness of mine, because I don't always recognize exactly when I should just back off or tell people I need help. So that would be one of my weaknesses. But hopefully, as I have more responsibilities in work environments, I can kind of help learn my own ways of coping with that, and so I'll be able to really work on that myself and change that. And then I think once I can really get a handle on how much I can handle, then I'll be able to just turn that completely into a strength. So, all right, thanks.